I'm live. How's it going, folks? Hey, little poopy face. Oh no! Probably too many other people streaming right now. That's okay. I'm going to hang out here for a while. I see no reason why not to. Oh. Man, I'm going to need like one of them pads to roll this on. These things do not roll on carpet. Oh, you know what? I can't do it that way. I have to put my phone and do it. Still nobody in here. Oh, the sadness. Actually, it's kind of funny because it goes one way or the other. Either people just pour in quickly.
I haven't got a notification yet.
Really?
I have not got a notification yet.
Great. It's like that, is it?
So there's put the notification for that.
Yeah, that's going to suck. Although I can alert various people right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
The funny part is I can come in on my phone and it doesn't show me.
Bella and Phil are live right now, too.
Uh-oh.
Then we got Shane and Reese's. I know Saturday not Pound live.
Oh, dear. I wonder.
Live fishing is just one on.
Need you to keep an eye on the stream for a second.
Okay.
Oh, look. Dragonfly has joined us. Yeah, Rechos is still going. Oh, that was close. Work. All right. Well, that's not good. Oh, I just turned mine down too. That was silly. Anybody in here yet?
Just me.
Okay. Because this is going to take just a second to get to do this correct. Nah. Click, 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 click. Add it to my story. And boom. Okay. And I'm back. Bah, bah, bah. All right. Maybe I should have taken a picture of one of those as the picture for the stream. Because you still don't have the notification, huh?
No.
Great.
Getting everybody else's notifications.
I wonder why mine broke all of a sudden. I think they pick on people indiscriminately.
Yeah, they probably do.
Nah, it's just programming stuff. Glitches. Let me see here. I'm at least gonna let Victoria know. All right. I should turn that down too. There we go. Hello, people. Hello, anyone. I wonder if I shut down and start back up, what'll happen? It'll leave a 6-7 minute video hanging out there that people keep trying to watch because they'll get the notification that loaded. That will irritate me.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I didn't get the notification, dude. And I, went into my subscriptions and it was right there. So if anybody goes through that,
Yep.
Let's see what we're live.
Okay. Crazy.
Take a while.
All right. I'm going to check something. I'm curious who all is live.
Okay, so
Yeah, well, I know. Yeah, worst case scenario only. Wow, okay, you reach those. Silver Seeker, no, he's done. JB Coins. Yeah, and Phil. No worries. If you stream it, they will come. So,
Control Gaming.
yeah, I've got a couple gaming channels that are live too, but that's separate. I don't count them.
I'm saying thing. I'm getting no notifications.
Then you're not getting mine.
Yep.
I wonder if it's because I set it up so far in advance and then just let it sit there. I wonder if it glitches because of that.
Good.
That's weird. Hello out there. The smiley poop guy wants to say hi. See? Hi. Somebody has joined us. Aloha. I don't know. They have not spoken. Christopher W., how's it going?
Hi, Della.
How are you doing? You were asking about the loop the other day, weren't you? On a different situation? That's the loop, by the way. Next to a 50-cent piece. Just so you know. I've tried this so many times, it just doesn't work. Well, that's where it would have to be right there. I just need to get one set up like that. That's like a... okay.
You guys eating tonight?
My part is trying to... Hey, no worries. I understand that completely. I just showing it to you. I thought I recognized the name. There you go. That's what. Oh, so close. What if we go right there? Nope, that's not going to work. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you can read what it says, but you can see it's blowing up letters. DLT, what's happening? Let's stop playing with the poop in the thing. How's it going, man? $50 hunt. Just waiting for people to trickle in. I have a full box -3. All bonuses left. Amy hit the 1K. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I would have subbed to her again, but they don't allow that. Hey, kid. How's it going down there?
How you doing, TLT?
Yeah, we got and in the box there is a 64 ender. I do not know where. I mixed it all up, but it is there. $5. And it's in my, and I sure hope, I tell right now, if I did it right, all the tier levels and everything. Uh-oh. Here, let me check, because I can actually, I have it pulled up here. Yeah, no, in the description, I actually have what all, and then what's even in the bonuses. And I keep reaching up there for my mouse. I redesigned things so I didn't really have to mess with that. I could move my head a little bit so you can see the A. And I just realized I don't even have PayPal up, so give me a second, folks. I was trying to OBS without actually firing up OBS a little while ago, and it just wouldn't let me. Close, but not quite. Kind of irritating, actually. Oh. How's everybody doing tonight? I know it's well past dinner for most people, so would y'all have anything tasty sounding? All right. I am up and running. Almost. What are you doing? Oh, Streamlabs sent me an email. Oh, goody. All right. There we go. Yeah, other than that, we just talk about whatever. Yeah. I generally run out of things to say because, yeah, not that social of a person usually. but I've been doing a lot of hanging out on other streams and stuff, and decided I needed to get back kind of into this. I also posted a bunch of stuff. Hey Matthew, how's it going? Posted. I hope they're taking it, and I hope they're loading. Last time I tried to post stuff onto eBay, my account got suspended and shut down, and I was very irritated. Hey, no, man. Enjoy your meal. No worries. I forgot what I was talking about completely. Today's been a busy day. I set up a whole panning station right here. Next thing is to straighten out this mess right here so that I can spin the computer, put it up on a stand of some sort, and then be able to live stream panning the dirt and stuff. I went through a bunch, actually. What I did was a whole bunch of dirt that we had already gone through, pay dirt, and then some of our own, several bags from the Gold Lady locally. It had all gone into one spot, so I decided to take it and I ran it through our vortex mat. And I don't know what, I counted 12. 12 of them, 6 very small flower gold. Couple decent sized little bitties, but they were all little bitties, little fly poops. But it's cool. Vortex mat and sluice works. Know that for absolutely sure. Actually, my next test is I want to run one of the Gold Lady bags flat out through it. That'll be fun. All right, because that'll be a true test of it. Who knows?
She wants something.
She always wants something. But anyways, Victoria, how's it going? Did you get my Facebook? I Facebooked you. No, you did not check your Facebook messages. No, I have it all set up to do your gold. I would actually prefer to pan yours completely by hand. I want to take a whole different bag that we have and run it through the sluice and just see what happens. Yeah, you were killing it over there. Actually, I was in his stream until the after the end of stream, and then I decided I needed to set up and get going here. I wish I knew where that ender was. I'd show you guys because I know you can't see. Actually, you can't see. I can look for it. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, man. Oh, that spooked me. I thought I marked it with a bonus. Oh, here we go. There it is. Oh my goodness, that is in the box today. For sure and certain. And we have done 3 rolls. And nope, nothing in those, but man, I just forgot where I pulled it from too.
We'll tease you.
I'm sorry. No, teasing would be that right there, which is on a marked roll. What do y'all think of that? That's a marked roll in there. And then there's a 67 Philly a 68 Denver, and then a bunch of Buffaloes, of course, a War Nickel, a V Nickel, a Rosie, and a Merc. That's all of the bonus rolls. You already spent your allowance? That's okay. I'll hook you up. I know that die crack's not on anything all that special. That I'll throw something in your package. You know that. Besides, that's the package that the gold's going to come in anyways. So, which, like I said, I can't turn everything to show you guys, but it's there. It's set up. I panned a whole bunch of the cons from the sluice today. And, oh yeah. You'll want to see gold. Where's my gold? Oh, there's my gold. There's some gold. Right there. Here's some more gold. Now see, Victoria, yours is going to look like about twice that much, I think. I'm guessing.
That's the first half, huh?
Yeah. That's why I can I can safely say that actually, Victoria, that last gold you were looking at is yours.
Yes, that is your goal.
All the way. That's the first half of it. And then I'm going to pan the second bag. And then I'm going to take all the tailings from those two bags, him panning one and me panning one, and I'm running all of that through the vortex matting, and I'm going to pan that out one more time. Because no, you didn't, Victoria. There's no shipping on gold is next to nothing. Technically, I could get away with putting that much gold into a flip and sending it in an envelope. I wouldn't, but no, you're square on that. Now, if the person was ordering a bag of pay dirt from me, yeah, I'm going to have to ask for shipping on that one. And honestly,
I know that's what you want.
Okay, for what we get out of these bags and for what shipping is on one of those, it is not worth it. Unless I'm doing the shipping wrong and I need to find a better way. Well, Victoria, it's actually panning is one of the things that both Phil and I do for fun. That is a very relaxing, it's a very zen thing to just be able to relax and do it. The only time I don't enjoy doing it, I think, and I'm going to work on that because I'm going to start panning live more often, was the only time I've ever panned live. I got really self-conscious about it, and I got into a hurry. I got into a rush while telling people not to get into a rush, and I even dropped a picker back into the bucket. So that's it. It's relaxing. I felt the pressure of the camera the first time I did it on the camera, so that's the only time I've ever been slightly uncomfortable panning. Other than that, it's just mentally relaxing. It's especially if you're taking your time, you're just having some fun. The rhythm of it, it's all, yeah. One of those things. Helps calm an OCD mind. Although back when I was younger, I would have to say, as OCD as I was back then, that would make me nervous because I would end up panning the dirt a half a dozen times to make sure I got it all, even when I was absolutely certain that I had it the first time, which if I do it right, I should have it all the first time, but I'm always going to double check myself. And then because you've got weird stuff like what I was going through today, the vortex cleaning. I pan kind of weird. If anybody watched my panning video, when I get down to the black sands and I'm separating that off, I do it really slowly and really methodically in a two-step process, because you got that floating gold that Mike ran into. It's the stuff that just moves. And I caught a couple pieces that were floating like that. They made it past the pan doing the washback. They made it down to here, and I didn't see them, but I caught them before they made it out of the pan. That's it. I mean, I was taking a lot of time on that stuff earlier, though. I wanted to absolutely make sure it took me, way too long to do a very tiny amount of cons. But it was kind of a test of it was a test of the sluice and the vortex mat, the angle we have it set, the flow rate, everything like that. And it was a test kind of on how well it caught that flower gold, because I've seen a lot of YouTube videos, I've seen a lot of stuff that says it's perfect for that. So I needed to make sure that I didn't miss even the tiniest sparkle. And I didn't. Oh yeah, I have a tub with be right back. Hold on. It's right here. One of my hospital stays, you know that little tub they give you? Well, that's in the bottom of my tote. That way I can pan, not have to change out all my water to recover the dirt, and I can then dry that, put it back into a sealed 1 gallon thing, and then label it, and it's still going to go into another bucket. Actually, this one right here, that's our tailings bucket. I always use a catch pan. Absolutely. I mean, the one place I could see not using a catch pan is out in the field. But even then, I still like to at least pan into another pan if I can. But if you're panning in a stream, I mean, unless you can put a rock in the middle of another pan and where you're panning, it's kind of difficult. When am I going to pan that? Tomorrow, possibly. I'm shooting for tomorrow. That's why I got it all set up. I was testing the setup, making sure it was comfortable for me and stuff. Still think I might change 1 or 2 things, but not drastically. But anyways, yeah. And I'm going to use, I actually have a full set of classifiers. I have a full set of classifiers. What are you? Huge flying thing. Beetle. I see what it is. Okay. Anyways, I'm not going to use my classifiers if I'm doing a video, because it's just, I don't know. I'm going to do it 2 stages. The trusty kitchen strainer. Actually, Victoria, he's chasing down, he's trying to figure out what Bella wants. She's been bugging him for a minute, bugging me for a minute. We're not sure what she wants, so he went downstairs with her. That's it. It's whatever works. You guys, I showed you guys my Lego sluice. I mean, come on. I needed a sluice, so I built a Lego sluice. If you haven't seen it, TLT, what I'm going to have to do is make a video. And It won't be running unless I rebuild it. Oh my God, I could rebuild it and then do a video of it. I bet that would get mass hits. Okay, Victoria, we might be panning day after tomorrow. I'm going to have to rebuild that tomorrow. In fact, I'm probably going to start rebuilding it tonight. Yeah, it needs rebuilt. Solidified a little bit, firmed up. It did a whole lot better when I had it pegged down on some plywood. So make a couple changes. I might even, well, no, if I'm going to build it and then run it tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, now I'm all excited. And I want to get a little chunk of Vortex mat for it. Because it's cute. It's cute. It's a little 4-inch wide Lego sluice that I want to try to market to Lego. They still haven't answered my email. Yeah, I know you saw it, Victoria. It's like 40 different colors. Real cute. It's got little Lego riffles in it. It's got a section of carpet in it. Yeah. It's even got a little hopper box up top. That is Lego Sluice. The one you saw, Victoria, that's Lego Sluice version 5.0. There were many revisions throughout that summer where I would just lose my mind. I only know of one kid anymore who still has the phone that he took the pictures with. And I know he's still around, so I'll have to chase him down. He's one of my son's friends. But he was part of it too, helping build it. He was taking pictures of it while it was running. Had it set up. It was actually set up on a piece of plywood, up on I was using a door for a table. And hoses running to it. It was dumping off into a tote and running into buckets. And I actually tried to hook a recirculator up to it, but was too small and blew my pump out. That was quite the experience. I'm going to go check the tape out real quick. It was actually quite the fun time. A lot of family time was done on that. I wasn't on YouTube yet. Otherwise, it would have all been documented, trust me. Especially since I'm going to have somebody running the camera while I'm building it. Because I don't know, might as well get shots of me rebuilding it and stuff like that. Because it's interesting. A lot of thought, a lot of different ideas from the family and friends went into improvements from version 1.0 to 5.0. So I think I might throw a couple more new revisions in, and we're going to have a 6.0. And depending on finances, if I can get any of these eBay items to sell, get a little money put together, I'll buy the proper 1,500 gallon an hour recirculator pump, which is what is required. I tried to use a 750, and it didn't push enough water through the Lego sluice. Because that's the thing about sluicing, is it's all about hydrodynamics. Doesn't matter the angle you have it at. I mean, it does. Trust me. Angle matters, but you need to adjust. It's interesting because I've never seen a video on this, but I've noticed this just through trial and error. If you don't have enough water, then you need to adjust your angle, because there's 3 variables. You've got your water flow, you've got your angle, and you need to be flush that way. Water flow, angle, and what the hell is the other thing I'm thinking? No? I think that's about it. But you need to adjust it for the perfect hydrodynamics and have your high and low pressure systems all the way down through the sluice in different forms, so on and so forth. That's how crazy of stuff went into the design elements of the Lego sloughs. Colorado coin hunting. Hey, hey, how's it going? I was just rambling on about my Lego sloughs. It's cute. There's going to be a video soon. Definitely going to be a couple videos soon. I'm doing all right. Doing actually pretty good. Yeah. Health-wise, I don't know. I don't know if I even told Victoria that. I'll trust me, Colorado. But remember, right from the earlier stream, your name's Brian, right? So I'll put out the videos. I'm going to take videos of me rebuilding it, possibly a couple redesign elements, and then I will have possibly a live stream of it operating. The only reason I'm not worried about discussing it is because I have emailed Lego, and I do have pictures dating back to when we were building version 2.0. So. Oh my goodness. 6 pence, I think. It was about this big. I mean, it was kind of still small in her hands, so. Yeah, I'm reading chat while I watch this. I'm gonna check. Yeah, see, I'm used to I switch things up. So oh, you guys see this? I got a new chair. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's actually Kenny's old work chair, but I finally stole it from downstairs. Oh, and Vic, some news on that front. I think I'm hoping Kenny will be back by our anniversary, which is, oh God, I'm going to be in trouble. August 26th or 7th. It's actually the 24th, but we had to move the date, long story short, to accommodate family coming in. So, which was no big deal. But I've always logged in the 24th into my brain. So, you know, when I was locking in, I'm never going to forget my anniversary. It's going to be the 24th. Well, yeah. Whoops. Nothing is too boring to post. Oh, I don't know, Tim. I don't know. A panning, like if you watched me panning over and over and over again, like I've done with some of this dirt out here, if you watch my video that I posted of my view, I point out the range that we have dug a lot of dirt. We have dug down, theoretically, down to the bedrock. We dug down in a couple spots where there should have been gold somewhere in there, and there wasn't. Panning all that stuff out was so many hours. Now, even coming up with no gold, I was still enjoying panning, but oh, see, and I do too. I do too, TLT. Absolutely. You never know when you're going to learn something. That's why I don't limit myself to panning videos, and I've really quite expanded out into the geology videos. Specifically because we own 2 hard rock claims, lode claims. So we need to know, I needed to log a whole lot more information on indicators and stuff like that. Yeah, so I watch anything that has to do with anything gold mining, because I don't know. There's no point in not. Hey, SJ, how's it going? I mean, if Phil and I are going to own claims, I better know how to find the gold on them, right? That's just pretty much it, pure and simple. Now, here's the crazy part. Down on Gold Basin, you go out into the wash, there's almost anywhere you can go out and get color. It's where you're going to get your concentrated color you got to pay attention to, which is interesting because this is a wash that changes every year. So you have to kind of adjust and be able to stand up on the hill and look at the patterns. Oh my goodness, Victoria, I agree. Well, I mean, I'm not afraid to admit it. I was reacting badly. Let's just leave it at that. And I should have just reacted the way I am now. Yeah, anybody in here that, I mean, I don't know, I don't have a lot of people in here right now, but anybody that hasn't checked out SJ's Mixed Adventures, that girl can pour some silver. Let me tell you, I know a little bit about pouring and casting, and she knows her shit stuff. And she does really good videos on it too. That's the other part. She pours to order. See, and that's the other thing that I think is amazing. See, and at some point, once my disability comes in, I'm actually going to get a lot of the proper equipment, and I'm going to go back to my old school roots, and where my dad taught me a lot about jewelry and a lot about molten silver jewelry. Now, you guys are dealing with like ounces. I learned how to, as a child, work with grams. So, because I was building stone mounts or positions for rings. I was building things, talking a couple grams tops on some of, but you have to use your mold that has to be detailed and clean, and then on top of that, I went and expanded to gold, and that's actually my big goal. I don't know. I might get a furnace and I might get all that, but I really want a good torch and a good jeweler's crucible, which is what my dad trained me on and with, because you can control, you're not melting large amounts, so you can control every aspect of it even better. I tell you what, jewelry is fun. My dad still makes jewelry. Works primarily with silver. I think he's not comfortable with gold just because of the value. I think. I don't know why. I showed him how to do it. And gold is different. SJ, like you were saying earlier, they were asking some questions they didn't know, when you had to explain that all these different metals melt at different temperatures. And that's it. That is 100% it. You have to know your temps, or you at least have to be so close-eyed on it, you have to watch your melting points. All right, man. Take care, Tim. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Yeah, see, and that's kind of our first gold that we pull off of any of our claims. I'm going to, once I get the setup, that gold, any significant amount, is going to be, I'm going to put together some sort of black cloud mining, something small, couple grams, and then I'm gonna cast a couple of those, and then that's gonna where everything's gonna start out. I'm gonna actually try to cast most of our gold that we pull, or there's some other cool different ways that I have to play with molten metal. that are, it produces a very interesting result, which is pleasing to the eye. And that's about all I'm going to say about it right now, because if I say much more, then all of a sudden somebody's going to be doing it. So, but I want to, and then that's the other thing is the silver. I need to get some nitric acid and muriatic acid and one other acid. And we have silver sulfides on our Bradshaw claim. Not only do we have a outcropping, and who knows how deep it goes down, but we do have a great deal of it that is just sitting already mined. And I want to crush that down, process it all, and then I want to play and melt with our own silver as well. I think that is like going to be that's going to be the coolest. That's where I can make some money at it. I mean, you guys make damn good money, obviously, but I don't know. It'll just make my pieces unique because it's ore that I have mined myself, I guess. What? Cabochons. Oh, cabochons. Okay. Right on. Oh, dude, I would kill to have a lapidary set too. Oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Now that's more money I got to put out. That was another plan that I had because I've got a lot of cool rocks that come off of these properties, but I totally want a lapidary setup. That's another thing that I've actually watched a lot of videos on. And something that my dad did when I was younger that really interested me. You have just like an old school basic setup or homemade, or what's your setup? My dad had the blade. I think he had 2 different blades, and then he had 2 different wheels, and 3 that had belts that he could change out they were basically like a belt sander type of situation. Six-wheel polisher. Nice. Very nice. Now I have a question. Is yours all paper or, sandpaper type of grades? Or is that polisher, do you have wheels like my dad's was? Because it sounds really close to what my dad had, but my dad's was old. What's up, Mullins? What are you up to? I have currently on hand, I have 11, I think 11. I don't know if I showed you this the other day or not. Yeah, I have 11 dateless buffaloes on hand right now. Nice. Very cool. I have not done a whole lot of lapidary stuff, but I want to. I'm going to check my PayPal just in case. Give me 1 second. I'm not paying attention to chat. Okay. Nothing into PayPal, so we go back. I'm going to move little Mr. Poop. Show you guys all the coins that are in the bonus rolls. Make sure I don't have anything stupid down here. Huh, nothing stupid. Lovely. There they are. Oh, I got to pull it over a little bit more. There they are. Well, back. I was actually telling Mullins about that because he was asking me about him the other day. But if I can get buffaloes for 50 cents a piece all day long out of a bin that has thousands. Haven't sent up, but those are all the coins. These are 2019 quarters. All of those are D's. 2019 nickels over here. Got a crazy pile of W's. That's just the last batch. American Memorial Park. And that is probably a third of them, maybe a quarter. I really want to hit the bank on Monday hard. Hit it with the feet running. Just start burning and turning quarters until I find some. Ow. But yeah, see, this is, and then that's the buffalo bin right now that I randomly pull some out and throw some into packages. These all have dates on them. A couple have mint marks. I have a couple Lowe's. I don't know. I have to take inventory at this point because I have made a couple deals with other people. So before I can claim to actually have something, I might not. I would have to do an inventory, but I should have a couple extra Lowe's and a couple extra. Well, I know I have a couple extra American Memorial Park. I'm finding them everywhere. Brian, the Dark Prince Taylor. How's it going, Taylor? But I do have, because I've traded some. I've sold a couple. So yeah, I really need to take stock. You tired? That sucks. Ow, I can't get into it. I was going to show everybody the ender. Yes, you are, Mullins. It's actually already in your package over here. Well, we could work something out. I don't know. You're getting into jewelry again, right? Got lots of pretty rocks. I like pretty rocks. I'm the rock guy. I'm the one that collects all the just pretty rocks. I don't care if they got metal in them or not. I'm gonna have to do 10-hour shift. Ouch. I'm gonna have to do a video one of these days. I'll have to organize it first, but do Twisted R. How's it going? Welcome. Anyways, I'll do a video of the backyard or the back area because it is slightly insane. You know what? Colorado, I have an idea. You need to email me. Because I've got a couple rocks I want cut and polished. Oh, he's got a full-on lapidary set.
Um,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Colorado, email me. Email me on that one. We'll work something out. Oh, it's not set up. Oh, the heartbreak. Okay. Yeah, email me for sure. Hey, I'll trade one of each of the first two, the Lowell and the AMP, for that lapidary setup. No, I'm joking, bro. Whee! I'm serious. I want one. It'd make both my dad and my mom jealous because they both want them again, too. Yeah, no worries, Colorado. We'll talk. I'm going to check my PayPal really quick, make sure nobody sneaky guide me. Oh, wrong button. And just a reminder, there is a 64 ender in the box. It's pretty. Well, okay, it's kind of worn, and it has a partial ring of death, and it's messed up, but it's a 64, so it's 90% silver, so it's pretty. Oh, yeah, and the Benji. I mean, there's a Benji, a marked roll with the Benji on it somewhere in there. Somewhere in there. Oh, yeah, see, no. I have so many things to financially make correct before I can actually, stupid beetles, come here. Ah, bad beetle. Before I can actually spend any coin on equipment. I've been unable and not allowed to work for the last 3 years. So nothing at all comparable to your situation. I'm waiting on disability right now. Now, once I get my disability that I've been fighting for 3 years, I'm getting me some equipment. Let me tell you something. But most of it's going to be mining gear, that type of stuff. Reliable vehicle. That would be, oh my God, the biggest godsend in the world. One that was reliable enough, I didn't have to replace a part on it by myself or with a friend for a long time unless I caused damage. Because radiator was my fault. I broke the Durango once. I tried to go over a ditch. Well, let's just say I forgot I was in four-wheel drive and I tried to bring the front end up, and that doesn't work. 18 years, yeah. Nah, see, ouch. Yeah, and honestly, mine is blood disease related, stroke related, bleed related. I mean, it's not, yeah. I know, is Victoria still around? I was gonna tell her, the other day I was at a bleed risk, and when I said it wasn't good, well, it got even worse. I'm like at an extreme bleed risk at this point. Fun stuff. But that meant I got to not take my rat poison for 2 days. Well, you guys are done looking at that. We'll do that. So you can see the halves. Oh, and you know they're there. The top of my head's gone. Oh no! That's all right. I could lose some forehead. I wouldn't mind. Hey, I have my grandpa's forehead. Hungarian. I don't know. People come, people go. For seizures, you know, Kenny, I dealt with seizures a lot with Kenny. It took us a couple years to get her stabilized and back on a good road. No, sorry, it's Victoria. But yeah, there was a couple years where she was completely incapacitated by her seizures. But she struggled her way back, and yeah, now she's a hell of a trooper. Although she still has seizures, especially when she electrocutes herself. Ah. Frustrating. All right, I'm going to check PayPal, see if anybody wants to go for. Maybe that's where everybody went. They're all hitting PayPal because somebody wants to get that Benji and that 64. No. Okay. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. I can't imagine. Yeah, Kenny has them in her sleep too. Well, not anymore. But if she pushes too hard, she'll have them. If it's good excitement, bad, you know, if it's positive, negative, it doesn't matter. Too much excitement can like set her off. Working too hard, too long, too much physical exertion. Okay, Victoria, I'll tell you one more thing that's my favorite because I have quite the list myself, but my favorite is my doctor and I currently, because we cannot figure out my factor V Leiden. We cannot get my blood in range. It's random. So we know for a fact I have an undiagnosed blood disorder. We just don't know what. And there's no clue as to what. That's the fun one. I caught part of it earlier, Colorado. I mean, I was scoping coins and stuff, but I was listening. Do I? Yes, I do, and they won't. My insurance is state insurance, and they won't cover switching to a different blood thinner. They won't any of the more expensive disorder tests that I need. Yeah, I missed some of it, but I caught enough of it to know, you know. Thank you. What's she doing? Oh, finally, huh? Got into her blanket.
Oh, no.
Mine's just a matter of if I put myself through too much physical exertion in one stretch, I I run the risk of stroking. Um, Focusing in enough to work a job like on a computer and reading text and stuff, I'm screwed. Migraines within 15 minutes. Um, Appreciate that, Colorado, for sure. Brian, for sure. Um, yeah, and it's all a genetic blood disorder that affects most people. It affects. It doesn't. Most people that have it, the ones that have an issue with it, they're very easy to control. And then you've got me. I have a specialist that's been a specialist for 5 years that she cannot figure it out. Or no, 6 years now. Because she's been on my case for 2. Yeah, my memory's fun enough. I don't even remember whose stream. I've been on a lot of streams today. And I've streamed a few times. I am getting back to the old me that was hanging out around and built up a lake crew. I miss my lake crew. There for a couple months, we did a lot of hanging out late at night. And sometimes during the day. Sometimes in the evening. Ew. Yeah, I'm kind of dreading that one, Victoria. I really am. My white blood cell count, doctors tell me, except for my primary one right now, that I see twice a week. Now, all of them discount the fluctuations of my white blood cell count because none of them have ever been able to figure it out. But I will fluctuate anywhere from an 8K, and I've been as high as 27,000 count on my white blood cell count. Just depends on what's going on. And nobody's ever been able to figure out why, and it just corrects itself. And my norm is about 14,000. Oh, I bet. I bet. It depends. I mean, because it depends on how it was presented, Brian. Yeah. Trust me. That's actually when I got tested for every type of normal cancer there is, including marrow cancer. I'm sure you've been through that bone marrow test. That's a fucking dandy. Excuse my language. Oh, Brian, I had a bleed a couple years ago into my chest that by the time they stabbed me over on this side and put a drain tube in, I literally had no room in my chest cavity for my lungs to expand to. My lungs had collapsed. I was zero room for air. And when they finally punctured the hole, I swear that's the closest I've ever been to death without dying and being awake for it. But they poked the hole and I dumped 2 liters of blood out of my chest cavity instantly. And then on that whole trip, I asked the doctors if they had found anything out about my condition, and I got a bunch of shrugs. And I'm like, okay, I asked the one specialist, all right, am I like, what's my time limit here? Do I have an expiration date? He just shrugs his shoulders and he goes, just try not to bump yourself too hard. Because you could die tomorrow, you could die in 100 years, no clue. My doctors refuse to give me an expiration date. They don't want to be liable. I was told enjoy it while I'm here. So I'm trying very hard to do so. Following my dreams. It's kind of like a bucket list thing. It is. Ever since then, this has all been a bucket list thing. Coin collecting, back into my coin collecting. I've always wanted to own gold claims and mine. It's just been a thing all my life. And so ever since I had to face all this reality, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do a lot of the shit that I really want to do. And I go big or I go home. Right? I mean, come on, guys. Phil and I bought 3 gold claims, sight unseen. And if we recover a small fraction of the gold that's on those claims and the silver, we never have to do anything but sit in front of a computer and stream and have fun and hang out and go and dig some dirt because, yeah, we managed to somehow luck into 2 of the best claims I think are personally owned in this area. Now it's just a matter of getting the equipment together, and he and I both have to be very careful about our health. I have my issues. He has his. He's got 3 or 4 stents, pacemaker. Right now, his blood pressure's all over the damn map. He'll be high 1 minute, low the next. Or I think his blood pressure machine's high, honestly. That's my personal opinion. I don't know. I've never heard of blood pressure that high.
I know.
That's dead high. That's your eyeballs just popped out your freaking head.
My pulse was 50.
That's believable. But it's not, because your pacemaker's supposed to have your heart rate at 72, isn't it?
67.
67, they dropped it. Okay. Yeah.
That's normal.
Oh, no. It's dark. We have lights on. The window was open. No worries, Colorado. Yeah, you know, and it's actually, I mean, it's understandable too. Think about it. A lot of us that you find all across YouTube, or, you know, pretty much YouTube, in whatever community you're in, those ones of us that you see all the time, everywhere, that's because we have some sort of a disability or a disorder or another that has us here and not out there, because out there can suck it. I don't exactly have PTSD, but I have I don't like people disorder. That's wrong, Brian. But, you know, and when I was dealing with Kenny and her seizures, man, the ER and the ambulance were not her friend, because seizure disorders are really not a whole lot is known about them. Yeah, yeah, we're all unable to work. Or the ones that are working, you know it, because they say you're in my pocket. I can't text, or I can't chat. You're in my pocket. But yeah, a lot of us are unable to work. We're either unable to work or retired. And I don't know, I haven't met a whole lot that are on here all the time that make it very long that are unwilling to work. Unless, you know, you count kids. I mean, like Cunning Oak. The reason everybody's seeing him around all over the place right now, that kid is lucky to be breathing. He's recovering on my couch, and that's pretty much all he does is play Xbox or get on YouTube because he needs to heal his ass up because that kid works his ass off when he's not broken. See, and that's the thing is this coin roll hunting itself has become an aspect of my job, looking for errors and stuff and so on and so forth that I can hopefully flip on eBay or somewhere. But it's a part-time gig because really, I mean, you know, our big thing is the claims.
Yeah.
We want to get to the claims. We want to get digging into the mountain. We want to get digging into the wash, and we want to start pumping out some pay dirt on top of everything. That's going to be a big one. Once we got that going, sky's the limit. Actually, once we get that going, I want to branch out. And I not only want to do coin roll hunting stuff on YouTube, but I want to branch out and start doing pay dirt reviews and ordering different pay dirts, kind of like Miller, but not like in, yeah. I'll have a different format and everything, not trying to compete with him. I'm just saying, I've always thought that would be a pretty cool idea. Yeah, and if anybody's wondering, yeah, technically, if you see me walk back and forth, yes, I am in my swim trunks. It is that hot in Arizona. Still. I bet it's still hot air outside. I don't know, but that's the thing is everybody that I've met here for the most part, they're amazing people. Very pay it forward. That's actually my favorite way to describe it. It's the most pay it forward community I have ever been aware of outside of religion. And I was raised in religion. So, yeah, the whole community is very cool. And you got a few of them. There's a few of them that piss people off and who are in it to try to make money constantly.
80 degrees outside.
It's 80 degrees outside right now. And dark. I have COPD and emphysema. Please don't say anything about that. I know I was smoking, but whatever. I've been diagnosed with those for about 4 years. And the back stuff, I hear you. PTSD, I don't have PTSD, but what I have is stroke induced. I have anxiety attacks. Panic attacks usually have to do with driving at night or not being in control of the vehicle. And it's worse at night, but even during the day, I panic attacks. Never had them before in my life until a stroke I had up in Washington at one point. And I used to not make fun of, but I used to disbelieve in anxiety and panic attacks, so to speak. It was kind of a whatever. I didn't experience it. I didn't understand it. Now I've experienced it. Now I understand it. And wow, I feel for those folks. The ones that have lived with it their whole lives. I've only been like that for a few years. Welcome back, Colorado. I've had one back surgery where 2 rods, 6 screws. I I'd have to say the most life-changing surgery I have been through to date. I mean, I've had some life-saving ones, but the life-changing, I mean, my world went from I couldn't move 10, 15 feet without a cane to I could walk across the room and go to the bathroom after I woke up. We're talking 100% difference in my life at that point. That's why when people start naysaying back surgeries, all I have to say about it is just pick your surgeon wisely. That's the key to almost any surgery. I picked my surgeon wisely. I have one or two more that have to happen because I have nerve damage and a broken, fractured, chronic, they call it chronic fracture. Anyways, yeah, my neck and upper back are pretty hosed, but technically I have to wait for Kenny to get back into town before I can get that surgery done. So, because my dad's had the same thing done. They want to put a cage in. He's had the same thing done. And the most traumatic part of it to him was the fact that he had to have somebody else wipe his ass for 2 weeks because he couldn't do it. See, and again, it just depends on your surgeon. Mine is a miracle worker. And I'm not just a rare case of his. People swear by this guy. But he also splits his time between his private practice and the Army Reserves because he is that badass of a surgeon. He volunteers his time with the military as well. Tries to split it 50-50. So getting in with him is hard. You got to wait. Like I said, it's I believe in my surgeon. I mean, and the same thing. I had a Zenker's diverticulum, a big old hole in my throat right in here, and I did a lot of research. And I went to the surgeon best qualified for it. He didn't even want to do it. I flat out made him. I was like, well, if you had to have somebody work on you, you or this other guy you're trying to recommend, who would you have do the surgery? He goes, well, me. I'm like, then you're going to do my surgery. I pick you. And it was a surgery that didn't threaten my life necessarily, but one small slip, the biggest threat in my surgery was the fact that I had like a 90% chance in the surgery of never speaking again. So it was horrible because I like to talk a lot. Oh, Phil.
Yes, indeed.
So yeah, that was an absolutely horrible anticipation prelude up until that surgery. Yeah, no, that would have been absolutely terrible for me. My family all kind of tripped out. You're gray. You know what? I can fix that. You just haven't been in here in a while. There you go. Now you're blue. Ba ba dee ba die. Keep blue. No. Oh no. Oh no. You hit 300 tonight? Nice. Well, I don't know how long I'm going to be on, kiddo. I'm going to see what happens. Technically, yeah, but you're doing all that networking stuff. I'm trying to hold off my 444 giveaway. Are you kidding me? I can't afford another giveaway right now. Not a major one. I'm literally on purpose kind of not networking and not going to those channels, the raids and stuff, because man, I hit 444 and it's semi-disaster right now. I am not prepared for that at all. So I have slowed my roll, but once things get going really good, no worries, man. I'll catch you back. I think I subbed you, dude. Let me. Bill, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you see if Joe's home?
Why?
Jazzy wants to know if he's working tomorrow. I appreciate it. Sorry, got a kid in the house that needs checked on. All right. Oh, no. That's what I was going to do. Got to go to YouTube. Sorry, guys. My daughter runs a smoke shop in town, and one of the kids that lives here in the house works out there, and she can't reach him right now. So I was checking in for her. Okay. That was one of my listings, by the way, Victoria. Took you 2 months, not bad. I've been at it 4 or 5. Now I forgot what I was going to say. Arr. Totally forgot what I was going to say. Nope, yep. Colorado, I'm subscribed. Oh, thank you. The little stream icon is one of them. That's the $5 bill. It's the low serial number that I listed. But since I just listed them all today, I don't know if it takes a minute for YouTube to okay them. I don't know what's going on. One of those things. Wow, man, it is hot in here. Yeah, if it ever list itself and be visible for a listing, it's on eBay. I don't remember. I think I started the bidding at $10. Free shipping. Just kind of a curiosity thing. I want to see if these trinaries will go. I want to see if do you not save my emails? What is up with that? Hold on just a second. Now I gotta find your name in here. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Wait a second. I know what you're talking about. I know. I know. What is that? Is that another big ass beetle? Oh, I hate those beetles. They're mean. They will eat you. They're after the moisture in your body, and it just ah. Okay, wait a second. Here. This is the easiest way for me to do it right now. That's my email. Let's see. Yeah, because I'm not. That's my email. Me001@gmail.com. And one of these days here soon, I really want to start. Gotcha. Hold on. Give me a second. There it is. No. That is not what I asked. Thank you. 2 seconds. I'm going to email you right now. All right. Sent an email. Uh-oh. Hold on. All right, cool. There we go. Sorry, getting organized here, folks. Well, not really. Just double checking stuff. Because I'm disorganized. If I was organized, there would be no pauses and stuff. All right. Cool. I'll be right back. I got to reload my koozie. Where does my koozie go? I thought about going high octane, but figure I plan on staying on until at least some of this box is gone. So that could be a long time. So I probably better not get too barley popped out. But I can smoke a cigarette. Ha ha. And there's probably a lot of people streaming. There's a lot of people always streaming. It's funny because my dad tried to watch one of my streams He's not a very patient person. He was very irritated. He recommended I find something intelligent to speak about and stop rambling on and on. Half dollars. Basically, on PayPal, you donate $5. I open a roll on your behalf. Any silvers, proofs, NIFCs, or error coins, because I like errors and I like looking for them, get sent out to you. I have different tier. If you look in the description, in the description for the video, it's got the different donation tiers. It has all the bonus rolls that are included in everything right now. And honestly, I think there might honestly be another ender or two. I just couldn't. They're tails, so I couldn't tell if they were silver or not completely. So there's a possibility that there's more enders. I just not sure. The only thing is I know for sure 1964. Oh wait, you guys. Did I put it here? Where did I put it? Oh no, that's shiny. Oh, look at that. Pretty beat up, but it's still a 90% array. And I believe it's a filly, if I was looking at it correctly. Next time, I'm going to take a picture of the ender, and that will be the channel logo, or the channel logo, the stream logo. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. And then sometimes, Colorado, Brian, sometimes I do quarters, because I'm hounding my Wells Fargos for brand new rolls of 2019s, and I have a pretty good record of finding the W's at this point. So sometimes I will have a stack of quarters that I will sell, or not sell. I will open on your behalf for a donation of $5. And there's a lot of channels that still do them for $5. There's a few that try to jump it up to $7, $10. I stick with $5 because we're not greedy. This is for fun. Part of what I get a kick out of, I mean, if I was being greedy, I wouldn't have any of those quarter rolls up for donations. Later, Victoria. You get some rest.
Bye, Victoria.
But now I've found quite a few W quarters, and I mean, they go for pretty decent price, depending. I haven't tried to have any graded yet because I don't know if they're that good. I know I have a couple that are, but dog. But yeah. So that's what the deal is. We don't have any quarters right now. I had a couple streams ago, I had some, and that was a bust. I was so bummed. I picked up 15 rolls, opened 10, and saved 5 for the stream so that I could open some W's and get them sent out. I had one roll that was a skunk roll out of those 10, I think, or 2. I don't remember. Either way. Aaron Gone Wild. Hey, welcome. But anyway, there was no W's in any of those 5 rolls, and I'm just glad that only 2 people donated for them because I sent them each a W. One moment. And if y'all can't tell how hot it is, I'm sweating to death here. I might not actually make it. Might have to do another stream tomorrow and get this box gone. We'll see. Anyways, I'm going to kick this down and let you guys look at the bonus coin. Oh, that's the bonuses. That's all on marked rolls. Hippies coins. What's up? How you doing? Kenny's actually, it's me and Phil here right now. Kenny's actually visiting family. So, Jeep and John, 1976. Good year, good year. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Gotcha, Mike, good people. Mike is definitely good people. Let's see here. Oh, what's up, Joe?
Yeah, I know.
He said he is?
He said he called.
Oh, okay. Cool. And that makes it awful easy. There you go. Cool. But for everybody just coming in, got a box full of halves, -3 rolls. Nothing was in those rolls, but there is a 64 Ender in the box and a Benji marked bonus coin. That's a Benji, 1961. Are these both 67s? I don't remember. Yeah. 2 1967 Kennedys, 40%ers. A 1900 V-nickel. 1943 Philly war nickel. 4 Buffaloes, a Merc, and a Rosie. Actually, Jeep and John, man, I have a lot of banks. I actually have 5 different bank accounts open right now because they're just trying to get halves and stuff. Oh yeah. Actually, that's one of my favorite things to do. That's my Buffalo bin right now. It's a little bit dry. I usually like to have a thing about quarter full, but we give a lot of Buffaloes away on this. And then these are just 2019 quarters, all Denver, and those are 2019 Denver nickels. Each and every one of them, I do believe, is full steps. And then if I even really want to get fancier, I could put a couple other cool things out, but I will do so, sir. No worries. One second. Scoot this over here. Alrighty, we have a $10 donation from Colorado Coin Hunting. Thank you very much. Now, like I said, there was 3 taken out earlier, so I need you to pick a number between 1 and 22, and 26 and 50. Somewhere right in there. Because 23, 24, and 25 are missing. But that is where we will start and grab your 2 rolls, and that's where we'll start them from here on out for this stream. So 33, so 30, 1, 2, 3. All right. I marked the bonuses on the edges. There was no bonus there, but first donation of the evening always gets. Oop, no, that one's saved for somebody. 2009. And get you a better one than that. 2009 quarter. We'll go ahead and give you a nice Puerto Rico, Denver. So that one will be yours right there. Nice. The 3-legged buffalo. See, that's nice. I really want one. Yep. Comes on the 37D. Okay, so there we go. Let's crack this and see what we get. Like I said, there's an ender in there, so odds are at least increased that we'll get silver here somewhere. Not in that. Oh, I just thought of something I don't have set up right now. Give me a couple of seconds, guys, because I do scope these for you. And my scope is very much so not set up right now. Okay. All right, here we go. Now it is. Beauty ring of death on that one. The ones I set down here are going to be the ones that I'm scoping here in just a moment. Like in a lot of your 90s, there's going to be possible die cracks, clashes. Certain ones you're looking for the no FG. Oh, these beetles are going to piss me off, guys. These things are evil. Yeah, there's a lot of errors in these things to look for. Now, the one I haven't been finding very much of is the late 90s Philadelphia die crack on the that neck. The one that I was finding all kinds of them there for a while. Not finding anything of those anymore. Yeah, that is no joke. That is a coin that if you find it, that's a game changer. All right, 1 second. All right, I think it's a little too damaged to show up on camera, but that is definitely, it's a 1996 Philadelphia with a die crack. Hold on, let me verify it. I saw that. Hey, Mike Wolf, how's it going? This die crack specifically. Ooh, interesting. That's an odd one. It simply runs from the rim to the base of the neck. A lot of times they'll go even farther, run along the base of the neck and up into the initials, right, that are right there on the neck. So damage. Okay, and roll number 2. Oh, Mike, one of these days I'll have it. One of these days I'll have some sort of a bot. All right, no silver in those. Didn't hear anything that sounded funny, but on the flip side of that, I am half deaf, so. You broke 350? Grats. Mike, I keep telling you, y'all have not seen me drive a Jeep, have you? You give me the right Jeep and point at something, I will put the Jeep there. And I will have some fun doing it. Yeah, I can do that for you, Colorado. I need to start doing that anyways. That's something that I've been really slacking on. They tend to just send people coins and here you go. Ah, that's a blingin' 72. Let's hope we can find an error on it. Well, we're definitely searching that one. That's a grungy looking 74. There are a lot of excellent streams out there. 100%. Trying to think. Jeep and John, there's a good one. Young Coin Hunter. Hey, sorry I missed you there. '73 is your birth year? Right on. Okay. All right, that's it for that. But now I reach up here, I go like this. Okay, I grab this. I might need to focus that, huh? Just a little bit. Oh, my mess. I love my mess. One second, folks. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, I forgot about that. Lost all my rubber bands on my. Oh, perfect. Right there. Okay. Lost all my rubber bands that I had holding my scope to my Dremel drill press. So now it wobbles around on me. Got a 71 here. Ooh. Okay. Night, hippies, coins. Take care. Okay. 71D. Nothing interesting on the front. It has its full FG. No doubling on the stars. Okay, nothing on that one. And I'm going to work on getting better at telling you guys what I'm looking for. Because, I mean, there are certain things, I'd pretty much look at all of them for everything because I'd like to find a new discovery at some point for somebody. But, yeah, I want to get to the point where, and that one is a really nice Benji too. Oh, I can just barely see the FG. Like on these, you're looking for the no FG. Oh no, that's going to be machine doubling. If this was a better coin, I would include it just because of the machine doubling on it. It's different than a double die because it looked pretty good. It was a really dirty coin, and you couldn't really. I don't think you'd be able to see it with the naked eye. 74 Denver. We're definitely looking for that DDO. So you're looking at pretty much anything for splits, showing doubling, because they've pretty much found splits on doubling on almost everything in the 74D at different times. But not on this one. Okay, nothing crazy, some minor machine doubling. And machine doubling isn't really worth much because of how common it is. Basically means the planchet moved slightly in the process of when the coin was struck, rather than the doubling actually being in the die itself. Whereas till they discovered it, every coin that was struck by that had it. I like Benji's too. I just sent my dad a 1952 Benji because that's his birth year. Pretty nice one. All right, so far I'm not finding anything here. But then there's this 74. Come on, show us something cool. Do not believe we have a DDO here. Bummer. Nope. Oh well. And see, that's the other thing. I really need to get OBS up and running because, oh no, there's part of the F. Okay. Hold on, lost train of thought for a second. I found something kind of unique that I want to check out. What the hell am I looking at it again? Something looks funny. I need to compare it to another one because I might actually, maybe. Let me see what I'm looking at here first. What was I seeing here? What was I looking at? Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, I have one that I definitely have to do a little research on here because it's a 74D, but the reverse, some of the letters just look awkward. and a bit blown out of proportion. So sometimes how doubling looks, and that's not an exact dot, is it? Huh. It's an odd one. I will do some research on that. Hopefully it's a DDR. That would be way cool. I mean, it's not, I don't know how much they're worth, but it's worth more than 50 cents. And really, in the coin collecting world, it's really worth whatever somebody will pay you for it. I mean, somebody might grade it at this and price it at this and whatever. But by the end of it, it's still only going to go for however much somebody's going to pay you for it, period. Well, now you do have one for sure. I'm not sure how it classifies, honestly, variety or error, but that die crack is a bona fide one for sure. That 96. And it's a good one. All the way from the neck, clear down. Ooh, no. Looked good for a second, but it's just a beat up coin. I like looking for die clashes and stuff too, which is where the obverse and the reverse of a die came together without a planchet in there. So you'll have aspects of the obverse on the reverse and vice versa. That one's a pretty neat one when you find one. I mean, if you know what you're looking for, there's also weird little stuff. It's where the die that's used to imprint the coin has cracked. It's just developed a crack. And basically when the coin at that point, when they stamp the coin, there's going to be a little area where on this one here, it's from right here at the base of the neck out to the rim, that when it's stamped, a bit of that metal raised up into that crack. You can have, there's many levels of die crack, die break. That is a topic that, while I do know a bit about, no way. All right, I got to double check this one too. That would be excellent if this is what I hope it is. I think I might have found you a repunch mint mark, but I don't know because I don't see any machine doubling. So, and the repunch mint mark is when they put the mint mark onto the die itself. The first time they did it, it was a bit off, maybe off center, maybe a bit off rotation. When for whatever reason they had to stamp it again and possibly even sometimes a third time. And that is called a repunched mint mark. So this is that one, right? I will take a look at it. I will verify whether it is or not. If it's not, I'll go ahead and just we'll skip it. But if it is, then that's kind of a cool coin worth more than 50 cents. I mean, how much more? It really, and everything on that, just keep in mind too, on how much a coin is worth before you ever ask the question to somebody in the community. Remember, your value is going to be based a lot, almost entirely, usually, on coin quality. What condition is it in? But quality, coin quality not only has to do with what condition is it in, but what kind of a strike is it? I mean, was it a good strike? There's just so many different aspects. that can lead into the value of a coin or devalue a coin on the flip side of it. Because, I mean, for instance, cleaning coins. Don't clean coins. That's bad juju. It disturbs the coin gods. Because, I mean, they can be restored properly, but if they're, I mean, let's say you send one in to get graded that has been improperly cleaned, it will have that designation on the slab, improperly cleaned, and it will devalue the coin. And I'll be completely honest with y'all. I go through this afterwards, all the refuse ones, and I'll weigh them all just in case, because I mean, people make magic coins and little coin safes and various stuff like that. And I can't tell the difference in the sound because my ears both have been damaged severely. So, see, and the more I'm looking at different coins, man, the more I'm thinking to myself, that's definitely a DDR. I have yet to find one. I won a magic coin once. Now, the sad part is I don't know where it's at. I think my granddaughter took it. And she's like 3, so. But the only one I did recover from her for sure was the man, I was desperately hoping to find a DDR on this one. She had my 87 proof, which was kind of spooky because I don't have any other 87s besides that at the time. All right. So let me get to where I can see everything here. We've got the Quada. We've got the die crack, which is pretty cool. This 72, which I think is an RPM, and then the 74D, which I think is a DDR. But again, I have to double check that one because, okay, definitely. I'm still going to look at them and double check it because I like to know if I found something uber cool. And you know what? Because you're a first time donator as well, I'll hook you up with something else that's pretty rare. Not super duper rare, but pretty rare. Oh wow, let me see that this one. I'm gonna hook you up with the 2009 nickel as well. Oh my God, the sadness. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, it is okay. It's near full steps. It's actually got a mark across 2 of the 6 steps. One single bag mark across 2 of the full steps. That sucks. It's got some other scratches. I mean, it's circulated for sure, but full steps would have been a bonus. Let me flip it. I'm pretty sure it's a Denver. I don't think I've found any Phillies out here yet. Yippers. Got a little crud on part of it, but it is a 2009 looking all spiffy. What the hell? And a Buffalo. Thank you for your service on that day, sir. What's up, young coin hunter? All right, now I'm going to double check PayPal, make sure nobody else snuck in here. And I think I might actually just push everything down and go to a 45 roll grant here. Okay, nobody else is donated. These ones here? No. Those are Denver's. These are all W's. I know, and I understand that completely. I do indeed. All right, so pop this back up to where y'all can see me, the PayPal-ish and all the rest. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. And it's not like I'm stopping the hunt for him either. I better put that down. Clip me for advertising. Yeah, it's not like I stopped the hunt anytime soon. I'm raiding all my local Wells Fargos. I've got people in stores that buy from Wells Fargo, buy their coin. I'll just buy a bunch of rolls from one place, and then when I'm going around to different ones, instead of hitting them, say, hey, I want to buy like at Dollar General. They bank with Wells Fargo. Dollar General is giving out W quarters in their change. I'm not kidding you, folks. So is Bashas. So is Smith's. So, little tidbit of a secret for you 5 or 4. So I will go to these stores and so I'll go to the teller and I'll be like, look, can you see if one of your rolls is all brand new 2019s? And if it is, can I swap you this Loomis roll for that Loomis roll? Unopened, ungone through. And most are really cool. And that's literally how I've scored some of my W's, was swapping out roll for roll at grocery stores. Ho, 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 ho. I don't know, young coin hunter. We have to talk about that one. We definitely have to talk about that one. I haven't even seen a picture of that yet. I've only heard rumors of it. I haven't done the research. Honestly, the reason, folks, I haven't done the research is the odds of me coming up with a 2019 P over here in Arizona, slim to none. You know the drill, young coin hunter. Shoot me an email, man. We'll hash it out. Now, but like I was saying earlier, before I can make any guarantees, I have to go back in my emails. I have to go back through some notes. And I have to double check my count, my supply of them, because yeah, I don't want to promise you a Lowell W and not have a Lowell W. Now, on American Memorial Parks, I can guarantee I have American Memorial Parks for days. Now, dude, you're gonna get Denver's all day long. It's like all these full steps. I have a bunch of full steps 2019 D nickels. And you know what? People may try to tell you, and they may say, oh, in these new strikes, 2019s are everywhere, or the full steps are everywhere. It's on every coin. No. Every coin is struck with full steps anymore. This is true. However, in order to get, when being graded, in order to get a full steps designation, the Monticello building has to have unbroken at least 5 of the 6 steps. That is full steps. So in these boxes of 2019 D nickels that we've been getting, all the rolls that I've gone through several rolls where there wasn't anything that was even near full steps.
You got a couple over there.
Huh?
You got a couple full rolls.
Well, no, yeah, and we actually sat on a few full rolls of 2019 Ds just for grins. But no, the full steps. I pulled some. I guarantee they'll pull a high MS state, 66 plus, guaranteed full steps, every single one of them.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, you have to go through a lot of nickels to find one. Hey, no worries, Brian. You take care. Give me an email for sure. You know what, young coin hunter? It depends on the grading service too, because I've seen that. I have seen that, but it depends on the grading service because I've seen them just give it a full steps because that is technically all that's required. But yes, you're right. I've seen them yeah. It just depends on the person grading it at the time.
Yeah, I'd probably see my nickel and probably get a different grade on it. A higher grade.
I don't know, dude. That's an NGC slab.
I don't know.
You really run the risk on that and them dropping your grade. It'd be like, uh-oh. Well, you know, you got one coming that's got almost full steps. I mean, again, being a 2009, it's not that uncommon, except for the fact that 2009 nickels by themselves are considered rare.
Oh, yeah.
We have searched, I couldn't even tell you how many thousands of dollars in nickels that this household has gone through. And I'm not kidding you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, I was right the other day. 12. We now have 11 2009 nickels that have been found over the last 4 months, 5 months that we've been busting nickels out. They are extremely uncommon, if not rare. Now I want to know what damn mintage on them was. Hold on, guys. I'm going to be off screen for a second. Well, I'll be right here. You guys can see me. I just won't be able to see you. I really, really want to know what the mintage on the 2009 is. Okay. All right. 2009 Philadelphia had a final mintage of 39,840,000, and the 2009 Denver had a final mintage of 46,800,000. These represent the lowest mintages for circulation strike nickels since 1959. That is how low mintage those coins are. And you have a very nice representative now. Oh, absolutely. I'm kind of irritated with myself because I wanted to get some more star notes and birthday notes and stuff for the stream. So instead of having a box of nickels here to burn when I'm bored, I'm actually stuck with a box of pennies. I kind of burned myself out on pennies a minute ago. I love pennies, don't get me wrong, but man, they get, especially when, okay, in the Lincoln sense. Let's not even talk Wheaties earlier. In the Lincoln sense, there are very few years that have not had some sort of error. Okay, yeah. See, okay, fine. Now you're gonna make me go look up that one. Perhaps I did that wrong. Oh, no. Wrong button. Okay, there we go. Now I'm curious if it's only been found on Philly. Oh, will you look at that cute little son of a bitch? Isn't that cute? And I think that's something you could even spot without, huh?
Doesn't have it on the quarters.
It's only on the 19P Lowell. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any Phillies. We don't get Phillies over here. Man, that drives me nuts knowing how many people I've watched going through quarters that have just flipped them Lowell P's to the side. The only person I know of that searches them is Shay Atlantic. Oh, let me see something here real quick. Are you cool with an American Memorial Park, W? I don't know, young coin hunter. I say it's a pretty even. They're pretty even. Because I mean, W's are $20 coins all day long too. Anywhere from the lowest I've seen one go for is 15, all the way up to $35. So it really all depends on the auction. Your average mean price of a W that I've seen so far has been about $20. Cool. Then you got a deal, sir. You get, in fact, give me two seconds. I'll make sure I pull you out a nice one. They're down to 13 for the Lowells at this point. I don't know. No, hell no, not that one. I can get a better one for you. Well, that's a friggin' pretty one. Owie. Only a couple slight bag marks. There you go. Beautiful. Very, very, I mean, the reverse is just sparkling. So, yeah. Yeah, do me a favor. Can you put it in some sort of a flip? Don't put tape on the coin, please. For real. That a little pet peeve of mine. I don't tear people apart for it because people package coins and send them to me if that is what it is. You know, it's the kindness of their heart on type of things. But yeah, cool. But just make sure you secure the flip inside the envelope to a piece of paper or something. Just in case they decide they throw it through the machines. I've been having pretty good luck with them making it. As long as what I do, check this out. I just went and bought this, like, it's got envelopes of the same color, and then you've got these, like, it's a Hallmark thing, but you've got these cardboards. I like to throw it in between, in the middle there, throw tape across the flip on one of them, and then I staple that one like that. I've not had one of those not make it to where it's going. And it always flies normal post. So, oh, I do that too. For sure, for sure. I don't think I've done it to that one specifically yet, but I will indeed before it sends out for sure. So, digital handshake. Cool, cool. Man, I love errors. I live for errors. Okay, I'm going to check PayPal, see if anybody sneaky guide me here. Probably not. Been a slow night, but that's okay.
Nobody got the notification.
Yeah, nobody got my notification. That's the awesome part. It's okay. What time is it right now?
10 minutes to 11.
I'll keep rolling. Why not? What's the worst that's going to happen? I fall asleep on stream? That'd be funny. Oh, that does remind me, though. I need to check on my phone. All right. I hate to do this. No, never mind. Ha, my phone's down here. Give me just a second here. Need to answer my daughter. All right. What's going on in chat? Clamped. Oh, we're still clamped. Down to 3 people. Oh, man. I do wish my notifications would go out. Oh, well. And now I'm going to be looking at all my lols for that. You know that, right? It drives me nuts that Phillies are the ones that have most of the errors. Young Coin Hunter. Well, I don't know where you're at, actually. I should know. I have your address. For me, tomorrow is Sunday. I'd relax until like Monday. Yep. Yours will be going out Tuesday. I do my mailings on Tuesdays because I send people into town to do running around on Mondays. I wasn't joking. I'm pretty antisocial. Not antisocial. I just anxiety attacks. I don't like people. So Tuesday I have to go into town and get my blood drawn, and so that's like religious time every week. Every Tuesday, every Friday, I go in to get a blood draw, see how I'm going to die for that next couple of days. So I will definitely send it out Tuesday to you. What, Bella? You're a goober. But yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to put a note on it. One second. All right. And then I'm going to put it right here on my important spot. So I know that I'll know what it is. Ouch. Man. Now I'm really wondering who all is streaming right now. Because I never had everybody clear out this quick. Then again, I have kind of screwed up the last month or so on my streaming, haven't I? So that's Ohio, and that's it. So everybody's just sleeping. That makes sense. I don't sleep much anymore, but you know, each to their own. Oy. Man, I'm starting to get kind of worn out. I don't know if I'm going to make it. It's all good. I can get rid of the other 45 rolls tomorrow, I suppose. No, I know, Phil. I figured you would be. I figured you were my second person in the room. Anyways. Oh, wow, that's crazy. I think there's even die markers. Huh. I was just looking at some more stuff about that 2019 P. You know. I definitely like to know about my errors and stuff. Although, you know, the one I have not. In fact, here's one that I'm going to look up. It's the 2004 Iowa. Die chips in the window. Yeah, how about that? Opening new link. Oh no, that's Pinterest. I ain't looking at Pinterest. I'm on eBay. Oh. Cause see, like I've been. That's one of my big obsessions right now. Is this? Oh, nice. 2004 Texas within God We Rest. Okay. So I haven't found it yet. It's just showing a whole bunch of the Wisconsins. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, great. I just found out there's a DDR on that one. No. Yeah, see, so like, I mean, there's a quarter here that's right now it's at $2.78 for the 2004 Iowa with 3 die chips. I have 3 of them with 1 die chip, a couple with 2 die chips, 1 with 3 die chips, and then I have a beautiful, beautiful one that has 4 die chips on it. Yep, that'll work. That'll get it to me. I know, Phil. I'm thinking about it. I need to rest. If I push it too much, I'm going to screw myself over for tomorrow. Two and a half hours is a good push tonight. All right. Well, here it is. I am now moving all these rolls down. There we go. We now have a box of 45. Okay, well, young coin hunter, Phil, Dirty Laundry Prospecting, everybody else who was here, hung out for all this, I do appreciate it. Thank you to my donators. You're amazing. Yeah, you know the drill. Be excellent to each other. And party on, dude. And I will, of course, catch you on the next stream. Have a good one, guys.